High winds and heavy rain expected on the shores of South Carolina. A live look right now at Myrtle Beach, which is in the path of that tropical depression that's now wreaking havoc on states like Alabama, causing flash flooding and whipping up tornadoes that have destroyed dozens of homes. And tonight we've learned the storm hasn't just been dangerous, but deadly. 9 children killed in a fiery multi-car crash on a wet interstate this weekend. Claudette now blamed for the deaths of 12 people in Alabama.
10 people, including 9 children, were killed in a 15-car accident Saturday about 35 miles south of Montgomery, Alabama. The coroner said the cars likely hydroplaned on wet roads. In that accident, 8 children, ages 4 to 17, were killed in a van belonging to a youth ranch for abused or neglected children. A man and a 9-month-old baby died in a separate vehicle. Multiple people were also injured. The National Transportation Safety Board tweeted that a team is heading to the area to investigate the crash. Meanwhile, a 24-year-old man and a 3-year-old boy were killed after a tree fell on their house near Tuscaloosa. The deaths came as Claudette pounded northern Alabama and Georgia last night. As much as 12 inches of rain fell along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. In Alabama, the city of North Point, more than 20 people were rescued by boat in Escambia County. Some barely made it out of their damaged homes. This man says his grandfather is lucky to be alive after high winds destroyed his trailer and sent him flying.
I knew he was dead until I seen his head pop up. I was scared to death until I seen him. When I got happy, I was happy he was alive.
And across the street, the storm gutted this house. Mary Carmichael and her husband took cover under a mattress as parts of their home crashed on top of them. It was terrifying seconds that felt more like hours.
When it lifted us off the floor, it was pulling us off the floor, and yeah, you just didn't think it was going to stop.
And following flooding, Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox urging residents to conserve water as the city attempts to locate what he called a very serious leak in its system.
This pumping station, as I mentioned earlier, is the key to getting all the raw water from Lake Tuscaloosa for treatment into the Ed Love treatment plant. Without it, it can jeopardize our ability to provide water across the river.
Let's check in with Gerard now. You've been very active over the last 28 hours, almost 2 days straight.
You know, it's kind of surprising to a lot of folks that such a weak storm could cause so many problems, including fatalities. But it doesn't take a hurricane to cause that, unfortunately, as you just saw. So Claudette now spinning over South Carolina, continuing to bring rainfall with the threat of a few tornadoes tonight. It looks like the worst may have gone by, but it's still not done. In fact, it may even regenerate a little bit more strength here before all is said and done. But you see the spin there is not exactly really strong. It's been fairly steady, but pretty persistent. So it's taken its track from Louisiana all the way here. And as you notice, it's now just south of Charlotte. Tropical Depression Claudette with only 30-mile-per-hour winds right now, moving to the east-northeast at 17. May regenerate as a tropical storm just as it approaches the North Carolina coast. Still a few bands of rainfall with that, with small possibilities of some flash flooding, but it looks like the worst flooding has been happening towards the Gulf Coast states. New Orleans, Gulfport, Mobile, over to Pensacola. Some pretty heavy rainfall over the last 2 days. We're talking 2 to 4 inches. Birmingham and northern parts of Alabama, flash flooding has been seen. And there's the flash flood watches for coastal parts of the Carolinas here, and we'll be seeing that throughout tonight. Now the system will again take its path through North Carolina, likely becoming a tropical storm again before heading out to sea. Then we can finally say goodbye to this, but it could produce some strong winds along the way and still some more rainfall, upwards of another inch or so, which is actually needed across the Carolinas. It's been pretty dry, so some good things, but it's also been very tough for folks down in the Gulf Coast. Aaron?